Salute to everyone who's watching. Today we're going back to dominance. So I've been reading these posts on social media of actually listening to multiple people say that do whatever that makes you happy. And there's one particular post that I saw that says that do you enjoy partying? Do it. Does having sex make you happy? Do it. Does going for multiple girls make you happy? Do it. Does dating multiple guys make you happy? Do it. Does dating blessers make you happy? Do it. And the problem with that is that whatever you do, you should always bear the consequences of whatever is happening. You see, when you live life without having boundaries or having rules of knowing this is where I stop. This is my red robot. If you don't do that, that is the point where you are going to get to the place where you don't want to get to be. Because sometimes, not even sometimes, this is a generation where we think that boundaries don't exist. And most of the times we overcross the boundaries that we are not supposed to cross. You understand? Because just because something is good doesn't mean it is right. You should know that. Just because something makes you happy doesn't mean it is right. And that is what we fail to realize, that some things that we do are making us happy, but it doesn't mean that is right. So let me ask you a question. If killing people makes me happy, doesn't mean it is right. If hurting people makes me happy, doesn't mean it's right. You should always bear in mind whatever you say to people and whatever you say to yourself, that just because something makes you happy doesn't mean it's right. And just because something is good and everyone is doing it doesn't mean it is right. Just because everyone is cheating doesn't mean it is right. It might be a good thing. Some people actually say that cheating improves their relationships. I don't even know how. They say that some ladies are complaining that their husbands are not cheating, and it doesn't fulfill the excitement. And to some people it sounds good, but doesn't mean it is right. You should always know that. Know what are the boundaries that you're supposed to get. Sometimes you find yourself doing things that make you happy that not really are making you miserable. Because you can say that, no, it is fine. Just drinking every day, all day, just drinking a lot makes me happy. But you end up becoming miserable after you become sober, and you're like, you understand? The reality kicks in. And most of the times it is us as the youth especially. Because now the youth and the young adults that are facing all of this are the ones that are just too much in the pursuit of happiness other than fulfillment. Because happiness is a temporary emotion. Fulfillment is not the same as temporary emotions like happiness. Fulfillment is when you feel that you have done something that makes you feel good about yourself, that you are actually supposed to be doing. But happiness is just a temporary feeling of joy, just saying that I'm elated. But unfortunately, because of the fact that you are so persistent in pursuing happiness other than fulfillment, we end up doing the wrong things, the good things, the things that look good but they are not right. Because just because something is good doesn't mean it's right. Just because everyone is doing a good thing doesn't mean it's right. Just because right now it is good to date a single mother doesn't mean it is right. Just because right now it is good for you to date multiple guys and say that, no, this one is for this one is for this. Just because it's good doesn't mean it's right. Just because right now you're a player doesn't mean it is right. Just because you are spending money on things that make you feel happy doesn't mean it is right. So stop going for things that make you feel happy without making you feel fulfilled. Always know the principle and the perimeters. English. The principles and the perimeters of whatever you think makes you happy, is it a good thing? If it is a good thing, is this a right thing? The parameters of knowing what is right is in the Bible, basically. You understand? Something can be seen as good to people, but it might not be right. So always know that if whatever you do that makes you happy, make sure that it is right, because it can make you feel good. It can make you feel like you are elated, but the problem is that it is killing you softly. You might not think about it now and be like, nah, I enjoy doing this. It feels good to do it. But in the future, you're going to suffer the consequences, and you might not like those consequences. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment below. Your boy wants those likes, because those likes are the ones that are going to really generate the content, so that more people will have access to the content. So don't forget to subscribe, comment below, give this video a big thumbs up, and always remember /check XYS soldier salute you out.